retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like a disease, bring them to their knees. Take the thing to see. Just like the wind, spread into the streets. Time to make them bleed. 'Cause we just want retribution. Let's go light up the darkness. Make true of an empty promise. Flip guards into weak and harmless. Take to the streets and turn them to a mosh pit. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution.
Great stuff right there.
Indeed.
I love them.
Oh, welcome back to another episode of the ADRL podcast. I'm Prince Adam.
And I'm Dr. Fears.
I was going to let you take it from there.
Oh, and what's good? It's another Thursday night ADRL podcast. Now I'm kind of used to calling it Thursday night podcast, but it's not.
Nope.
It's the ADRL podcast, not to be confused on Thursday nights. Different from our Tuesday night podcast. Bet you didn't know.
Very different.
Yeah, very different. If you don't watch one, you should watch the other. Michael, what's good, man? What's good? If you don't get a chance to watch them both, well, you should give yourself a chance to watch them both. One is definitely out of the rails.
Yeah, a little different.
Yep.
A little more off-road than on track.
Yeah, I think that's a great way to put it, as a matter of fact.
If we're going to correlate it to anything racing,
yeah,
for sure. What I can come up with.
For sure. But yeah, another Thursday night, another week down, another week of planning and getting things organized and ready to roll, man. I'm getting excited about Huntsville. It's getting closer and closer.
Only 43 more days to be able to make your way to Huntsville, Alabama. Be part
3. Yeah, it's going to be good. Rocket City Drags. Yep. So October 25th and 26th, Huntsville, Alabama, Rocket City Drags, Rocket City Dragway.
Be there, don't be square.
Be there, don't be squared. Or squared. Square or squared, either way. You don't want to be squared. Dan, what's good?
Sure. Welcome to the party, as always.
Dan and a whole lot of other people on board. I can't wait to see you guys down there. It's going to be fun. It'll be my first time to Rocket City Dragway, but I know it's got a long, rich history.
Be my second time to Huntsville and first time at that track. So, yep.
Mm-hmm. We'll definitely have to stop at the Buc-ee's right there in Athens.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Pick myself up a pulled pork sandwich and some chips and keep it rolling.
Yeah, what was that big one called? The
good question. It's got the 3 meats.
The buck and brisket sandwich or something like that.
Can't remember. We don't have one close enough to where it's that much of in my nomenclature.
We don't frequent it enough to remember any of the stuff, but we certainly go when we have a chance. So, Buc-ee's, appreciate you. But so another episode down. I don't know what episode this is. Bruchuk, Northeast Georgia, marked as safe. Laugh out loud. Oh, good. Yeah, by the way, everybody, all of our family and friends down there getting pounded by that hurricane right now. Hope everybody
Lee in the house. Lee's off chat, please. Welcome back, brother. Missed you.
Hot, fresh brisket. Yeah. Wait, what do they say? Brisket. They yell something. I don't know if they're yelling hot fresh brisket or they're yelling something, but they definitely let you know when it's coming up.
If you can't smell it from the second you walk in.
Let's see what else is going on. PA. On top of that, we're getting ready for XRP. Speaking of XRP, Jake's Promotions down there. With little Travis Harvey and some Justin Swanstrom action. They put on a great grudge race down there, didn't they? That place looked packed. I think Uncle Steve had a chance to go past there.
Yeah, I saw him drive past there at least. Oh, hey, we could ask the source.
Oh, there it is. I hear Bubba and Stubbs has grudge race
for 5K.
Oh, okay. Well, that's just the start of it. That'll be the start of it. That's funny because I was talking about the trifecta earlier between Stubbs and Stubbs, Sullivan, and Bubba, and talking about how that's going to be a great little.
And you never know what might happen down the road XRP. You could find yourself a Taylor or a Scott in the mix real damn quick, and
for sure,
things interesting. Cole's talked some talk. I don't know if he's going to walk the walk. We'll see. What's up?
I'm curious if anybody knows, and I could easily reach out to him and ask him, but I seen that he was putting some wiring in that old purple people leader. So I'm curious what they got going on. Sullivan says he raced either for.
Must have been a good harvest.
Yeah, it must have been a good harvest.
Cole.
It's got to be Clyde behind the keyboard. It's just so precise and witty. It's just the best shit ever, man. He's got to be the best shit talker ever, or just talker. I don't know. However you want to word it.
I'll tell you, it's fun.
Yeah, but it's good, man. But yeah, so they put on a hell of a grudge race down there, man, at XRP. I thought Sullivan said 20K. Yeah, right. I thought he said 40K. I don't know what's happening. I remember my first time, Cole. Hey, when Cole's out there though, he's not running, he's not necessarily running a Bubba or some of those guys. Jake's deal off the chain. Yeah, it was absolutely off the chain. Like it was super, super cool to just watch that whole thing, man. And I tell you, man, Swanstrom's really made a good name for himself, man. He's honed in on that social media. He's like the perfect generation, that perfect age for being able to utilize.
He's got a good deal of experience, good deal to leverage into, but then he's still in tap with that. Got his finger on the pulse of what makes it happen. So and $100,000 doesn't hurt to get some attention either.
I think it was like 200,000.
I think it ended up that way.
Yeah. Them boys on what? Damn it, I can't.
Them boys on point. I would bet.
I bet so.
The track prep was on point as well.
Oh yeah, 100% for sure. And that's really what I'm looking forward to. Get down there in November. Temperature should be nice and cool. Again, Really excited. XRP is going to be bitching. Rocket City Drags is going to be bitching. So we got 2 really banger events here to finish out the year.
3 weeks apart. So yeah, I
yeah.
mean, if you thought the time in between our races felt long, this is going to feel like nothing.
Yeah, right.
Feel like tomorrow.
Yeah, no shit. And we'll have our schedule out here probably within the next week or 2 for next year. Just got to nail down a couple more just to make sure we got it on the list.
Lock some things into place and solidify.
Yeah,
don't want to get out ahead.
Yeah, and Clyde, I plan on calling you or Galen, one of the 2, whoever wants to talk to me.
It's well worth it. You guys are going to enjoy it.
Oh, you're going to love it.
The Hulk's going to love it,
man. And look, I'm not talking about. I'm only going to go by facts. I don't. Hats off to Swag. Was
NASCAR Fletcher. Wow. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. No shit.
2 nice cars. It was anybody's race at anybody's time. That's the beauty of it when you get 2 evenly matched cars, racers, even conditions, and can just see what happens.
For sure.
That's fun.
Well, I tell you, man, I'm a numbers and facts kind of guy, right? Like that's really kind of all you can go by. And I've not ever been to Huntsville, but I will tell you this, Trulson, expect to put down one of your fastest ETs ever at Clyde's track. And it's nothing against Dave and Rocket City Dragway. I've just not ever been to Rocket City Dragway. Clyde,
what's up, Hank?
Oh, there's Hank. There you go, Hank. Oh, that's great.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. Let it begin. Let it begin.
Yeah. Let's have some fun.
For sure. But what I can tell you undoubtedly is that Clyde's track is probably the tightest, fastest track out there, man. Now, I did hear that Jason Collins' track at Steel was maybe runner-up, but hands down, I'm going to have to say so far. And I'll tell you this, Hank, the problem's more.
Hey, Clyde, you just got a direct pin to my funny bone, man.
Yeah, for sure. It's so good. Man, it throws me off track too because I just can't.
It's perfect.
It's so good. Clyde, love you, man.
XRP, the Trulson, the whole family's gonna love it down there.
Yeah. Anybody that goes down there, just expect to put some fast ETs, strap them boots up, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Hank stuff. I'm working on my program. We not scared. Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you what. Hank was laying it down. I went and saw Hank down there at what track was that? We were at Steel at Jason Collins' track. And he was laying it down pretty good, right off the trailer.
Everybody
shots fired. Yeah.
Don't get caught in this crossfire.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I can't wait. There's gonna be all kinds of special goodies for that event. Steel Alabama needs to measure his. What's it say? Adam, what's it say?
Measuring tape. Steel Alabama needs to measure his track with the steel measuring tape. Oh man.
James gonna wear his tight panties.
I miss you, Lee. I can tell you because I can see James.
Oh yeah, he's probably like, oh my goodness, oh my lord. Anyways, I do not. Anyways, however, this is great. This is what I love, Adam. I know this is what you love.
This is
short tracks always fast.
Yeah,
I don't know if are they? I don't know. I'm just kind of turning out of the green side of things here, going as many tracks as possible and feeling them out. But I can say undoubtedly Clyde has the fastest track I've ever been to. All tracks will be 550. Do want to thank our sponsors, Renegade Racing Fuel and Toby Baptiste. We do appreciate you, Toby, coming to all of our events and bringing the crew along and running with us, man. It's going to be a good time. I can't wait to see you up there in Huntsville and also at XRP. It's going to be great. Luis, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate your partnership with us and what you've done for us as well. Look forward to seeing you in Huntsville and definitely at XRP with that radio car. I know that's probably going to ruffle a little feathers. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Just remember, folks, we're not prepping the track for radio tires. It is slick tire track prep. Luis is interested in running his radio on it.
He has no problem running down some asses.
I think if it's cool enough and the track's tight enough, man, I think that Luis might bring some heat, and I may have made a bad decision letting him come and smack some people around a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Because we do know radial tires are fast if it's prepped right. Can we do radial prep? We're not going to do radial prep now. We'll do slick tire prep. Yep. Either way, the slick tire, your track on slick tire prep is should be good enough at that time of year for some radial tires.
That's the
radial car will work fine on XRP. Yeah, I think so too. And Luis is definitely said he's either going to look like an ass or he's going to do well. So, and as well, we want to thank Chris Duncan Race Cars and Amanda Hoover. Appreciate what you guys have done for us starting off this year and kind of being mentors and folks that we can confide in about questions and whatnot as well. And look forward to seeing you guys in Huntsville at XRP as well with the Chevelle from Hell, one of my favorite cars aesthetically. And you guys are as well pretty damn quick. I don't know if I needed to say that, but anyways, I digress. So we have a special guest tonight. And who has been kicking some ass in the newly formed ADRL Extreme Dragster class. He will do well for sure. And Duncan, great. Yes. Yep, they are. And I will tell you, Amanda Hoover and Chris, Amanda's just like that. She's also like a mad scientist. She, man, her wheels are just spinning constantly. She's a highly analytical person. Me and Lou off the trailer.
I'm for it.
All right.
I'm down.
All right. That would be well. That's okay.
Give me something to film. Don't threaten me with a good time.
I'd say we call that right now. I'm gonna let Luis know. Luis, if you're watching off the trailer, you and Hank, I think that's gonna be a bang. Oh man, I'd hate to.
Let's have some fun.
I don't know if I could pick sides because one's our sponsor and one is somebody I know who's really fast. So
he's probably out playing in dirt.
Where is the landlord? Yeah, I don't know, Rodney. He's all right. There we go. Clyde's already ready to put something on top of that. There it is. It's already getting spicy. Talk like the man, act like the man. Amen. What is track record at Huntsville?
Great question,
that is a great question. I don't know, but I have a feeling we're getting ready to set it.
We can give it a run for its money here late October.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm all about doing some. Man, I see just how well that grudge scene is doing. And I do like grudge racing. I like calling them out, no time, get to the tree, let the best man win kind of stuff. That's pretty good stuff.
Oh yeah.
I'd making that 40K.
A little money always spices it up, makes it a little bit more fun and entertaining. So
yeah, hell yeah.
Let's make drag racing fun again.
So let's introduce our next guest from our Extreme Dragster class, Mr. James Trulson, the Hulk, Incredible Hulk. He's the Incredible Hulk. Man? What's up, man? How are you, brother?
I'm pretty good.
What you got hanging on the wall behind you? I'm blind. I can't see nothing.
Oh, wrong way. Picture of the car, a dealer award, and all.
Okay.
My business and so forth.
Oh, right on, man. Yes. Let's see. 67, 56. So track record is 56 at Huntsville. You ran 356 at Rocket City. Something about a cornfield. What's he saying? I don't know. I can't read.
I think you run 356 Rocket City. Gonna run the cornfield.
Oh, there's a cornfield. Is there a cornfield at the end? I imagine.
Behind it.
Yeah, at the end. Yeah.
Yeah, James like, yep. No room to break.
I have plenty of room to stop there, but I also have plenty of room to stop lots of places that some people complain about.
I don't know, Adam. I mean, we looked at the track, right? We measured it out, and what was it like? Total track length was 2,800.
Yeah, I believe we were measuring from start line to the end, we were over 26 because that was kind of our baseline.
Yeah, 26. No, 26 is definitely on the short end. I feel like it was a little longer than that.
Yeah. So, no, I'm just saying I know it was over that.
Yeah.
I think XRP would actually felt just a smidge under it. Well, we're gonna let it slide for you, Clyde.
There's plenty of cornfield out behind it.
So how's your summer been, James? What have you been up to, man?
Working for the most part.
Yeah. And you own an HVAC company, is that right? Do you do air conditioning?
Me and my father own one together. We do heating and cooling, commercial refrigeration, and some appliance repair.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I kind of like that idea, Clyde.
Yeah,
I like that idea.
I want to entertain that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that idea. Sullivan wants to break it. Yeah, I don't doubt it. So I'd imagine Dan down there in the summertime, XRP's 27. Adam's little poke to Clyde. Clyde's like, man, we're
like to play the game.
Yeah. I'm just not a good shit talker. I'm not smart enough to talk shit, so I'm a little retarded, if you know what I mean. It's pretty smooth in the cornfield. I've been there a few times. Oh my gosh, that's funny. You and your old man kill us, dude. I mean, I love it. It's one of those things. There's like only a handful of people that when they jump on, it immediately is like, oh, here we go. Here we go.
We definitely we kill a lot of people together.
We kill a lot of people together. That's funny, man.
Yeah.
So summer's been busy for you. It's been kind of hot down there, hot as shit. So I'd imagine you guys been really busy.
Yeah, it's been a little bit slow due to election year, like it always is. But yeah, we've been pretty busy.
Really? So how do you think the election impacts your business, just from a business owner standpoint?
It just seems to slow down. Everybody, man.
You think people are freaking out?
They're like money thinking it's going to save them.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I get that. That makes total sense. Sure. They're like, oh, we don't know. They're thinking it's a shit show right now, and they don't know what's going to happen. So everybody's holding on. There's like 1.5 mile cornfield, and I've seen crazy 275 car donuts come out back in the gate. Oh,
yeah, for real.
Here's why I love racers, because it makes me feel smart.
You have to be some kind of dumb to race cars.
Man, I mean, dumb or super tough. I mean, you gotta be one. I mean, I guess if you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be super, super tough. So anyway, so with your hot rod, what do you got going on? You've been doing some tweaking on it. What do you get now? You don't have to tell us your secret sauce. I'm not trying to ask you what you got going on, but you've been working on the hot rod a little bit this summer.
We've done a little bit to it. It's sat in the garage more than anything.
Yeah.
I sat there and collected dust.
Oh no! Oh man! Come on!
I've raced it one time since Montgomery, and we went to US 43, and we won at US 43 the first race, our second time ever driving the car.
Oh, congrats, man. Good for you guys. Well, you've been laying down some fast ETs. What are you shooting for in Huntsville and XRP? Let's say that you're getting ready to run on the tightest track you've ever been on. What do you think you're hitting?
I think at XRP we'll go 50s. I think we'll go between a 52 and a 56.
God damn.
Son. All right, man. I'd love to see it.
God's ears.
Well, I mean, those top alcohol dragsters with the right gear and the right crew, man. I know that those guys can lay down some fast ETs.
Election don't mean shit, period. Why does it matter? People are going to race. They're going to spend money no matter what, no matter who's in the office. So y'all stop acting like election matters. And you're like, agreed. I can't stand that shit either.
Yeah. I mean, there is some, from just a general vibe, though. I do feel like, you watch the stock market and you watch cryptocurrency. I mean, it's been crazy, man. It's been up and down and up and down. And somebody will say some shit, and then you got Warren Buffett selling off of all his stuff, and then people are freaking out, and it's just been crazy, man. It's been crazy. You just can't look at it. Fucking bucket. Or excuse my French. We're not on Tuesday night, are we, Adam?
No.
Okay, my bad.
Just because Lee's on here don't mean we're on Tuesday.
Yeah. Hey, look, I don't want anybody walking away feeling dirty after watching the podcast, so we'll try to keep it clean. So, I'm excited about that, man. I've had 3 calls in the past 2 weeks and some emails about guys building some dragsters, and they're coming. I wouldn't say for you, but you seem to have the target on you, so they're coming.
I'm doing something right if I've got the target on me.
Yeah. So turbo dragster, twin turbo dragster.
You're safe with me in charge, Lee.
Don't ban me. Lee, you're not banned, brother. You're not banned. What else do we got? gentleman that runs, it's bringing an alcohol. That's the same thing. Top alcohol, bro. It don't matter. The stock market is controlled by 2% of people. Clyde is absolutely 100%.
All that they're doing, you're just being manipulated by the bullshit. They're manipulating the market to go in favorable for whichever way that they want it to go, based on whatever your sheepish reaction is going to be to some fucking news story that doesn't even know what it's talking about.
Look, and all that, even in the big scheme of things, it's not even it's not even that either. It's really like a fraction of a percent of people that are actually pulling the strings. But that's all politics. We do put that to the side. Let's save that for Tuesday nights. Save it for Tuesday nights.
Not even then.
Not even then. Adam does not like to participate.
No,
and I get it, and that's fine. And you know, and I'm kind of the same way. I don't really like to talk about politics or religion myself, other than I'm blessed. Turbo twin, turbo whatever. If methanol gonna get what we want to give them,
wasn't it a turbo that was just changing some rules again here this week? Not in ADRL world, but always. I mean, I'm so every time I see the posts out on social media about the changes for weight limits and all this because of this, and if you have this, it has to be that. I thank God I didn't get involved in anything like that. What a headache.
Yeah. Let's talk about that for a second. Who else wanted to talk about that? Was that Rodney?
That was Michael. Michael brought it up.
Michael brought it up.
Yeah, he was wanting to bring it up on Tuesday night, but we didn't have the podcast because
I was watching the debates. I was watching the shit show.
I hope that's what I was hoped for and more.
It was absolutely lackluster. It just was like, oh my gosh. It was. I was actually disappointed that I gave up the podcast to watch that. I hate to say that. Anyways, bring racing back again tour. Yeah, amen. Rules are for crybabies. So James, were you following the rule? Did you see that the rule change that they made with the Midwest? And it was, I guess,
it's a ripple effect because it's the same guy makes the same rules for 3 to 4 different series out there. So if there's one change within one, it's a ripple effect where it's going to go to every single other one, if not immediately. So it would more be. Have you ever run in a series that has those types of? And I guess not, because you ran your first race with us, didn't you?
I ran personally my first race with y'all. And we ran an outlaw series before my father.
Yeah, no shit, Clyde. You hit it right on the head, man. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. 3. That's all we got, man. I guess that's all we need. I don't know. Seems to be working. But so you, that was your first race was with us, right?
Yeah, that was my first race ever driving the car. Now, granted, I've raced several times with my father, with him driving it, but no, that was the first time I've ever drove it.
Well, you did a hell of a job, man. I mean, you were laying down some pretty great ETs, dude. I know you were excited as shit. You're like, I think I set the record, didn't I? I broke the record. I got the record.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't win it, but at least I got the record.
So who are you allowed? I mean, do you share who helps you tune? Is that a thing?
I actually do all the tuning on my car myself for the most part.
Oh, that's great, man. I had met somebody who I thought they said help work on your, or I don't know, something with your blower. Is there an older gentleman who's the
Jim Kyle had done
that's right,
some work through the blower on the blower itself. He serviced the blower, the Whipple.
Oh yeah, he's the Whipple charger wizard, like, right?
Yeah, I would say so. Him, and he's got another guy helping him that they go through them together, and they're pretty good at them.
Is that Rocky, or is Rocky?
No, guy's name is Jeffrey Sanborn.
Okay, all right.
He does a lot of it as far as going through them and servicing them and so forth.
Now is I want my.
I'll
name
work on your graphic now.
Send 2,000 to them, and I want to be on his podcast for the next 12 months.
Deal
for $2,000. Seems like a hell of a deal.
I'll take it.
Hold Well, I forgot what I was saying.
So James, how confident? I mean, I've got the place picked out. How confident can I book the appointment for after XRP?
I mean, I hope you can book our massage appointment. Pretty good.
Damn right.
What in God's green earth are you guys talking about?
I'm definitely getting a 4 hands massage.
Yeah, we are.
Go 50s and XRP.
What is the four? So I totally missed that. What's the 4 hands massage?
I creeped him out down in Montgomery talking about massages and how much I like massages, and then talked about a 4 hands massage where you have 2 people that are, massaging you at the same time. And he made the agreement. If he wins at XRP, next day we're getting one.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what.
He's not a massage man, so it's gonna be fun.
Whether it's rape or not, we're getting one.
We're gonna find out. We don't know.
Well, you'll be in Dallas, man. You're down there. There's plenty of places to go.
They do things different.
Yeah,
I know. Adam's done looked them all up,
and it's always bigger in Texas, is what I hear.
Oh,
it's
hey.
Thursday.
Yeah. Adam's talking about hands and fingers. Oh my Lord!
Boom, we got the hookup.
It's called Little Tokyo.
Perfect.
Oh my Lord, help me. Clyde, you the man. So that's great, brother. Do you ever get home from work and have a few beers and just go out in your garage and fire up your dragster just so you can listen to it?
I actually don't. I don't drink.
Good for you, man. Good for you.
And the car's about 45 minutes from the house.
Gotcha.
Or the apartment. But no, I don't drink any beers and go out and crank the car up.
Okay. Well,
maybe one day.
No. Well, I guess the question was, do you ever go over there and just fire it up? Even if you're not racing, do you ever go over there and just fire it up? Just like, man, I'm itching just to go over there and burn my eyes a little bit. Fire it up.
I've learned that if I go over there and crank it up, I'm probably going racing.
Yeah. How much would it even cost to crank it up?
I don't know. I mean, I would think something not really much at all. I just don't crank. I crank it up every once in a while, but no, not a whole lot.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Well, and hey, with those kind of motors, man, I mean, I know they're super high performance engines. They're not like motors you can just go crank up and shut them down and, willy nilly with them. If you're starting it up, it's for a reason. You're either tuning it or you're doing something, or you're in the pits getting ready for some hits, I'd imagine.
Yeah. He treats it like a Japanese sword. If it comes out of the sheath, it's going to have to taste blood.
Yeah. No, I'll be the first thing. When I first bought it from John Sullivan, I cranked it out every day for about a month. But then it was no longer new to me.
Yeah, right.
Not all of us have that magical Texas tea, but thankfully I do hear it's for sale at the concession stand next.
Oh, I can't wait.
Don't be afraid to get down there and get you some.
Yeah. I've never actually drank during an event, which I probably won't ever, unless I'm at XRP. I might have some Texas tea while the races are happening. Maybe just kind of take the edge off a little bit, because I'm not going to lie, it's a little stressful. I haven't progressed past the stress part of the event yet. It'll be nice when I get to a point where I can just kind of sit back and enjoy it, but it's not happening right now. So I might have a few drinks when I get down there. Either ways. Have you been up to Rocket City Dragway here recently?
Not recently. I went up there probably a month and a half, 2 months ago.
Okay.
We tested the car. I had a buddy that had a memorial up there, and we took the car up there and ran it then. And then, of course, Jeffrey Walker's first pro mod race at Huntsville. I took the car up there and tested.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good, man. All right.
We've been 378 on it 3 times now this year. The track's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, you went pretty quick down there in Montgomery, didn't you? What'd you hit?
I went 368.
Yeah, 68. That's right. Yeah, that's good, man.
That's a fact.
That is a fact, Jack.
It is.
That is a fact.
Video evidence.
Right. We have the proof. Do you have any plans on changing up your dragster at all, or your motor, or your combo, or anything in the future? Or pretty happy with what you got going on?
I think eventually we're going to. I think eventually we're
That
going to
makes
swap
sense to
over
me.
to a converter drive instead of the Super Glide, but not until I set the world record for Super Glide.
There we go.
Oh, love it. I love where your mind's at. So what's the difference between the two? Tell me more.
The Super Glide, I'm just limited at gear ratios. Like I've got a 164 first gear ratio, and it's got two gear. It's like a Power Glide transmission. It's only got 2 gears. Where we can go to a converter drive and run a 3-speed or a 4-speed, or they even do 6 and 7 speeds. But if I change over, it'd be a 3-speed combination just to keep it up into the power band a little more.
So you're only running 2 gears right now?
Yep,
Oh, wow. I had no idea.
fast and faster.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah. Fast and faster. Fastest and fastest ever.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense. And that's a Power Glide, the two transmit or 2 gear.
yep. It's a Power Glide.
Are all Power Glides 2 gears?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So that's what makes a Power Glide, is it's just 2 gears.
It's just low and high, and then of course your normal gears, park, reverse, neutral.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Huh. Had no idea. I love talking to you guys, man. I just like absorbing all the knowledge. Yeah.
I'm
no
running
idea.
old school technology.
Yeah, man, but you're kicking ass with it.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter.
No, I mean,
I
no, it
reckon
doesn't
so.
matter. Yeah. Who else is running old school gear? You couldn't drive a 10-penny nail.
Nailed his ass with a 15-pound sledgehammer.
For the first few times, that's probably the truth.
Yeah. Makes
Oh my
sense.
god, that's funny as hell. Hank was saying that it's funny because we're looking at Bubba's old setup, and Hank had it, and we're checking it out, and he's like, "Yeah, man, this is just an old rig, but it works." I'm like, "Well, yeah, clearly it works, man."
Ain't
Like,
broke, don't fix it.
yeah, no, I mean, I guess it's just solid, and and he was putting it to it, man. He was doing great with that thing. I'm really excited to get everybody together. Still running the Whipple I built
For the Landlord. Oh, Daryl built that Whipple for the Landlord. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It was Daryl originally built it for John, and then I bought it from John probably, I would say 4 or 5 years ago.
Really? The Landlord, not the roofer.
Yeah, the Landlord.
Not the Patriot. Gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I went down there and bought it from him. He actually I've got the same combination. He's been 359 in his car.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's great.
Yeah. No reason you can't then. Yeah. It's
No.
just math.
Historically, this might be a silly question, James, but I'd imagine our dragster, now they're longer, but our dragsters, I'd imagine, lighter than a door slammer.
Mine
I mean, are you
is-
over 2,000 pounds?
Mine's right at 2,000 pounds.
Okay, so you're a couple 100 pounds lighter.
Yeah, the biggest deal with a dragster is I've got twice the wheelbase on a door car.
Yeah.
I mean, I got 282 inches of wheelbase to a Pro Mod's going to be 110 to 115.
Yeah, even Jim Kyle says our Whipple is the best. I actually met Jim Kyle. He was down there. Well, were you down there in you weren't down there at Jeffrey's last race in Steel at damn, was that Alabama International Dragway? Is that the name of his track?
It's Alabama International Dragway. We all know it by Steel.
Steel, yeah. Okay, yeah. Getting all these names straight in my head messes me up. Like I said, sometimes I'm a little retarded. Anyways,
So you still thinking about? Are you still talking about running at the end of the month?
I don't know if we're going to be able to, because I've got to figure out a few things with it to get it right to go down there.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to be able to.
No, that makes sense. That happens. Hope we lost him. He'll
Nope.
be back.
yeah, that's the old he pulled the fears.
Yeah. Yeah, the classic just drop and go.
A little.
Oh man.
Clyde, you're good. You're funny.
Yeah, James
Clyde is
mentioned when I was talking to him earlier in the week that there's a possibility he might go race at the end of the month and do a quarter mile, and it made me instantly curious. What's there is a difference, obviously the distance, but from a car setup standpoint, is there a major difference, or do you just get to go faster further?
I know there's a difference in there's lots of difference in the setup, but mainly fuel on mine. Just fattening the car up to make it where to live through the other eighth of a mile.
Yeah, makes sense.
That does make sense. How about some no time dragsters?
I'd be interested in something like that.
Yeah, a little heads up, no time.
I mean, would there be any harm in like a no time Friday night?
Red racing, big tire on prep. I'm not. I'm gonna tell you. I've thought about it, Clyde. I've seriously thought about it. It seems to be kind of the new thing, and it's. Yeah. I've got nothing else to say other than it's hot. It's a hot thing, and people are loving it, and it's some straight up shit, right? Just call each other out, throw some money on the line, and let's hit it. I would just hate to see a record ET and not be on the clock with it, because they're giving it all they have. Let's jump on the wagon. Yeehaw!
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, what they say: stand on the shoulder of a giant, you then become a giant. Grudge racing should be baddest period. No prep or prep. Let's get it on there. There's no drag car. We scared. Let's go get it. Oh, Lee's all about it. Your old man's ready, dude.
Yeah, he's always ready.
I've noticed that about him.
Nick, what's good, brother? So yeah, man, we're all. It hasn't been a grudge race I know of that
finished before 3 a.m. Down at XRP, boy, they like to run till that sun comes up. That's for sure. All tracks, different times here. Yeah, there's different variables, 100% within each track and with each system and setup and timing. All sorts of different. Yeah,
and it's only a record if you back it up. By how much, James?
I don't know, but I backed mine up.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You backed yours up. So, yeah, I think that'd be a good time, man. So you say you may or may not run here at the end of the month?
It's still up in the air right now.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope you get an opportunity to, man.
It'd be cool.
Yeah, just dust her off.
Yeah, I gotta get it ready and I'll start getting. I gotta start working on this thing, getting it ready for Huntsville.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna put it down in Huntsville. It's gonna be a good time, and then just a few short weeks after that, we're gonna be at XRP. I've already got working on the Airbnb, which isn't far from the track. Shit, Clyde. I hope maybe hope you don't mind. Could I bring the kids out fishing at your lake? Because it looks like you got a pretty awesome lake, man, and I love fishing. Maybe
I'm saying I'm going to stay at Clyde's house, right at the racetrack in the trailer.
Yeah, no, Clyde had was videoing. He was on his dock fishing. I was like, man, that looks like a good looking. Oh, awesome. Yeah, my kids are fishing junkies, man. And it's funny because when we were down there last year, Clyde, my brothers were there helping. I guess there's a lake along the side of the property there by the track. My brother's like, hey, man. He's like, have you fished the lake over there? And I said, no, I didn't know there was a lake. I mean, my brother's spot, they're all from Texas, that Fort Worth area. They know every lake and pond and creek and river forever. And no, I didn't get a chance to fish it, but no, I'd love to do some fishing when I'm down there. However, it's stocked. All right. Nice. I'd imagine that's a good sign. That's a good sign. So James, so you're going to get the dust knocked off of it, kind of spend the rest of the summer digging in, getting the business rocking and rolling. I don't know. Maybe you guys kind of slow down in the fall time, but hopefully you'll have everything you need to just smack the shit out of everybody whenever you get down there.
I'd like to see
that's a plan.
What'd you say, Adam?
I'd like to see those 3.5s. That'd be fun.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I'm putting a little. I'm not going to announce it yet, but I'm throwing a little stuff out on the sides for guys and ETs, just to give you guys some incentive to really light it up, and hopefully it'll be worth your time. So we'll get that put together here pretty soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Here's a question for you. How about we throw this out there? So I had somebody reach out to me and ask if we ran funny cars in our extreme dragster class. And I said, no, we don't. It's just altereds and dragsters, right? And then I started thinking to myself, like, well, I guess an altered is a funny car. And if anything, a body on an altered probably would slow them down. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts as a dragster driver running against a funny car?
Lee is right. As long as it doesn't have any nitro in it, we're not scared of nothing.
Yeah, no nitro. That's the same thing, right? No nitro at all whatsoever. There would be no nitro.
If they ran it no nitro and they ran in the class, it wouldn't bother me.
It wouldn't bother you?
No.
Okay. And I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I don't want to totally dismiss an opportunity to maybe do something cool. I'm sure they've tried it. I'm sure they've tried to put funny cars with dragsters before. Some no time 270 cars in for your show.
I vote yes.
I'm all for it, Clyde. As long as it doesn't. My main concern is making sure that the track is prepped for our door slammer guys and our dragster guys. That's it. Other than that, and I know that you understand that better than I do. So
yeah, well, just like he said, if you're gonna put together a class with some no time 275, not no prep.
Stop crying. Hey man, they're the bread and butter, man. We got to take care of those guys. No problem. Did in the beginning, back in. Dan, okay, yeah, and Dan's like, and Dan, I was gonna call you too. I didn't have a chance to call you yet. I figured you were in Florida in the middle of the day doing your consulting stuff. But yeah, I was curious to know if you guys would be interested in running against some dragsters. I think it'd be not dragsters, some funny cars. It might look cool for the spectators, but again, that was more of a question than a definitive, kind of deal. So we'll see what happens. But maybe we do open it to some funny cars. We get some altered, some dragsters. Now, if it gets crazy, now I'll tell you this. If we all of a sudden have 12, 16 funny cars show up, we would just make a different class. Like, yeah, there's no way, like it wouldn't be,
yeah, and that'd be
it would be an extreme funny car class and, extreme dragster class. It'd be two different things, but things have to evolve sometimes. So we'll see how it works. Lee, bring it. Bet on him against those.
Damn, Hank, the money's stacking up against you here. What's going on?
James, do you know? Have you ever met Clyde? Do you know Clyde, James?
I don't personally know him.
Oh my God, you're gonna love the guy.
It's hard not to.
Oh, dude, it's so good, man. Like, so good. First time I ever met him was in his RV, and I went in there. I was like, Clyde, I went to jump on top of him, and I was like, two things. I'm either gonna get punched in the face, or he's just gonna laugh it off. And thank God he just laughed it off. It was pretty funny, man.
He sure looks like he's gonna punch you in the face, though.
Yeah, well, because he was half asleep, and he was like, "Oh, what the fuck's going on?" It was funny. It was him and his cousin. There's your grudge. All right, let's do it. I think that'd be fun, man. A grudge race between a dragster and Stubbs.
Why not?
Why not? I mean, is there an advantage or disadvantage? Either one's fast or one's not, right? I mean, there's not an advantage with the longer wheelbase, is there?
There's an advantage with the longer wheelbase. I mean, mine's going to work a little bit better as far as...
Lee's trying to steal your seat. Lee's trying to steal your seat.
It don't bother me. The wheelbase will always play at an advantage as far as due to track prep. Now, in a picture perfect world, like XRP, when we go down to XRP, I won't have that much of a advantage over the door car, I don't believe.
Okay, gotcha.
Clyde says $1,000. You do.
Yeah, Clyde's already laying it on there, man.
I personally would bet on black too.
Well, all right. Well, there's that. Oh, I hope you're still watching, Hank.
If not, I have a feeling word will get to him.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Make your bets. Make your bets. Everybody make your bets. Oh my gosh. No, XRP is just going to be like no other, man. Yeah, super, super fun. I ain't scared of shit. Like,
Oh,
oh my gosh. So what else is good in your world, my man?
Clyde, you need a podcast.
not a whole lot, man. Just riding around. I ride a bunch every day.
Do you?
I run service from Nashville all the way to Huntsville, Alabama. So I go down to Huntsville 3 days a week.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, that's a.
Like
I mean, Nashville to
I'll be in
Huntsville. That's a
Huntsville.
big.
I'll be
big
in
gap.
Huntsville tomorrow. I run about a 2-hour circumference.
Gotcha.
How's that boy? Is he 5 foot tall yet?
Yeah, no kidding.
No, he's not 5 foot tall, but he wears a size 9 and 2 already.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah, he
Oh,
wears
that's a hell.
a size 9 toddler shoe for real. He's been good about shitting on the floor and telling his mom he pooped and
Yes.
that kind of experience.
Yeah, good for you, man. That's what it's all about. If your kids aren't shitting on the floor and dumping paint or just making a mess of everything, then you're just
Poop's not funny. You better check that kid.
Yeah.
I think she messaged earlier Lee and was sending him pictures where he was projectile vomiting all over the floor. And he definitely gives her a run for her money.
I bet.
While you're out working, she's dealing with projectile vomiting and crap all over the floors.
I'll take working where I do up in the attic.
Yeah.
Over watching the baby any day.
Hey man, I just hey look, I believe that's kind of the way it should be, man. I mean, the guys are out there grinding, we're doing what we can to provide, and the women should be taking care of the house and the kids. That's just it.
Yeah, that's why James doesn't drink. Boy gets finds the cabinet, clears them out every day.
Yeah, right.
Puking all over
it doesn't make it till I get home.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man. So you got any new wraps? You doing anything new to your hot rod, or you got some new plans for it?
Really nothing. I mean, it's been sitting
lights
over there, and
got the lights.
I put some lights on it.
Oh, okay, cool, man. Some green lights, I'd imagine.
Yeah, some green lights.
All right.
So maybe they'll be able to see me when I'm down there in front of them, of course.
Did you get a chance? Did you have merch last time?
Yeah, we've always had merch.
Oh, I thought so, man. Okay.
We're mixing them, so if you know him,
Mark Billington would probably show up at
XRP if y'all mix dragsters and funny cars. Yeah, as long as it's not running nitro.
Yeah. I need a rich woman. Oh my gosh, that's so good, man. Yeah. So, all right, man. Well, hey, I don't know if we've ever done this in the groove. Have we done in the groove with you before, James?
Did.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so here's the question: what kind of music do you listen to get yourself ready? Whether you're in the pits, you're getting ready to suit up. Oh, first of all, let me even ask you this: do you listen to music?
Yeah, I listen to a lot of music.
Okay, good start.
I got the same basic answer as anybody else, though. I mean,
I listen to everything.
I listen to a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I like Hank Williams but I like new style outlaw country, a little bit of rap. I mean, I listen to a little bit of everything.
Yeah. What do you think about the Morgan Wallen and Post Malone song? Junior.
I haven't
had some help.
I haven't heard it. I don't believe.
What? Yes,
Haley says it's amazing.
It's a great.
I don't listen to the radio.
But it's mainstream. I mean, it's formulated mainstream stuff. I mean, but it's still a good song. I mean, I kind of dig Post Malone. But so let's say you needed to get yourself going a little bit. You're like, all right, man, let's go. You're gonna put in some tunes. What are you listening to kind of get you going, get you riled up a little bit?
I listen to man, I really don't know.
Oh, that's good though. That's all right. If you listen to everything, that's just fine.
Come here, boy. Here's one right here.
Hey,
Tell him hi.
buddy. Oh my gosh, he is a handsome little dude. What is up, my man?
Haley got him a knife set, and
got him a knife set.
No,
well, it was supposed to be a kid's knife set, but it's pretty fucking sharp. I'm just gonna say.
Wait, are they like the plastic ones with the serrated edge?
Yeah. Well,
oh
I'm
yeah.
saying, it came with fucking gloves.
Yeah.
Those are sharp. The white blade ones or whatever,
That's
the
what I'm
serrated
saying.
ones. Yeah, man.
I mean,
like they legit.
They give you plastic knives to cut into chicken. So,
Look, next time a motherfucker starts fucking with me at the racetrack, I got this blade.
got that thing on me.
I got that thing. Yeah, there it is, right there, the white blade. Yeah, your kid's gonna have one too. He's got his own little shank, little toddler shank.
Actually, I took one. We burned a push rod up on the Hemi, and I gave it to him, and that's what he plays with as a toy, and he prefers to hit Haley with it, or the walls, or a 7/16 solid tool steel push rod. He's hitting inanimate objects with it.
He's using it like a drumstick. He's just smacking things with it.
He is.
Yeah, it reminds me. I saw a little clip of there's these two kids playing in the living room, and the one kid comes in the kitchen. He's crying, and the mom didn't really know what he was crying about, and so she was cooking, and she hands him a wooden spoon of some sort, and he stops crying. He turns around, he walks back in the living room, and just smokes his brother in the head with it. I was like, oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, boys and things to hit crap with. They love it.
Thank you, Clyde.
No doubt about it.
For sure. 100%.
Haley's not too bad. She holds her own around there too.
I do.
Haley's,
Haley's
she's holding it down at the track too. She's
Hell
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, she does. She does. Really, I run. I drive the car and do a lot of the tuning and all on it, and she does the rest for the most part.
Yeah, that's
Even
awesome.
cooks green hamburgers and shit at the racetrack. I'm just saying, if there's free food at our trailer, don't come eat it. You're gonna be sick.
Gotcha. They may explain the projectile vomiting. I don't know.
Yeah,
There it is. Yeah, exactly. All right. Oh shit. Well, okay. Well then,
she did tell me she just cooked them breakfast at 10 o'clock. So
See, I'm no doctor, but it seems to add up.
oh my gosh, that's funny. Pops does all this shit talking and drinking.
yeah, I guarantee you, Leah have plenty of old Texas tea while he's down there.
I doubt that. There's no way.
I would be severely disappointed if he didn't drink that much.
There you go. Old Dan Lucas has a question for you. Ask James about his turnaround time between rounds since he's an automatic car.
Like y'all really seen at Montgomery, I put a fan on the converter to cool the converter, and then I sit around and observe everybody else struggle.
That sucks.
So you can almost hot lap your hot rod, huh?
Well, the biggest deal is just getting the converter cool on it. I mean,
Gotcha.
getting temperatures down on the motor and trans is the biggest deal.
Now, are the converters, are they liquid filled? That might be a silly question.
Well, they've got transmission fluid in them.
They do. Okay, great. So what's the difference between a converter and a clutch, or is it sort of the same thing?
A converter uses pressure from the transmission to apply the torque converter, and it has a stall in it where the clutch applies disc going down the track, and that's how they apply power.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
And like on a converter, you can put dump valves and stuff like that on there to manipulate the stall on it to make it. Of course, the looser the stall is the easier it'll go down the racetrack. The tighter the stall is, the harder it is to go down the track.
So why? And I know that the Patriot and Dan Lucas and those guys have manual transmissions. Do you think that's a preference, or is it a performance thing, or is it? or is it maybe just a economics kind of deal? Because once you switch over, then you got to do all kinds of other stuff, and may not be as cost
I
effective.
think the clutch is faster if you know somebody that is good with clutches. Um, for me, I run a converter because it's easier.
Right.
I don't know nothing about a clutch, and I don't want those problems.
Well, I feel you. That's exactly why we genuinely appreciate the ADRL and there not being any rules. Because frankly, I don't know shit about rules, so we'll just keep it.
What am
we'll
I
just keep it.
to do
Run
with
what you brung, no rules, because it just makes it easier.
I ride my electric bike. Who am I going to tell about their car?
Right. Adam's got an electric pick bike.
And won't even fall off of it. I mean,
it's amazing.
Oh shit, that's funny, man.
I'm telling you, when I see y'all riding the electric bikes around, y'all better stay away from my trailer. I'm gonna do like what is it? And Adam Sandler, where he's got the Big Daddy. I'm gonna throw a stick in between his tires.
Oh yeah. Throw him in the spokes.
Yeah.
Just make sure I'm filming before you do.
Yeah, Adam, have you ever seen that? Or either one of you ever seen that video where the kid's playing basketball in the driveway and the two girls go by on their bicycles and they called him a name and he takes the basketball and smokes her and she goes flying over the handlebars. She's like, I'm gonna kick your ass.
It's one of the things you do thinking there's never a chance in hell it'll ever happen, and then it's just a perfect on a rope shot straight at her spokes.
Oh, and she just went flying. I was like, oh man, that was pretty good. That was some good shit.
The internet is undefeated.
Yes, it is. Well, I tell you what, it's kind of hitting our time here, Mr. Trulson. Appreciate you being on, brother, and we appreciate you being on Tuesday nights too. That's a good time.
Yeah.
So hope you can make it on every episode. But
I know.
if not,
I can't believe Clyde came on Thursday night. He's on the wrong one.
Oh my god! Yeah, I don't. Man, Tuesday night Clyde is a shit show. For real, like
you could give Clyde a mic and he'd fit into any show anywhere.
We're gonna get Lee and Clyde together when we get up there to XRP, and we're gonna have some for real entertainment.
No, I love it.
Some trouble and some fun.
I love it. And it sounds like we've already got some money up for some grudge racing between Stubbs and a dragster. So we'll just keep writing this stuff down and seeing what kind of racing we can get going on. Sounds like a good time.
I'm game for it.
Amen.
I'm not on social media. Make sure Hank knows, since he wasn't here.
As Clyde said, he's hiding out somewhere.
Yeah,
he's hiding out.
Let's smoke him out.
Yeah. And landlord wasn't on tonight. That's all right though. He's on every episode. Show them nips, James.
Pop the top.
Pop the top. Oh, I love you guys, man.
That's for my good buddy Dennis Klein.
Oh, it's so funny.
There
you go, Dennis. Did you say good buddy? Still around, buddy?
Yeah, he's still there.
Oh, okay.
He's still
good.
here.
All right, good.
He probably wishes he wasn't, but he's still here.
Hey, buddy. He's saying hi to everybody.
Nope.
That said it all. He's like,
when can I get my knife back?
No. Yeah. Give me my knife.
I mean, he's got his glove on now.
Yeah. I got my glove on, got my knife.
Yes, Bruce, you're shocked by the content.
Hey, there's Corey. What's good?
It's lost the PG rating.
Yeah, it did lose a PG rating. I mean, I think it can only be so PG.
We made it to
when you have racers and track owners and promoters on the same podcast. Like you can do your best, but it's going to go out of the rails maybe a couple times, and that's all right.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Drag racing's a family. Dysfunctional families are families too.
That's right. James, thanks for joining us, man.
Thank y'all.
I appreciate you. Yeah. Hey, we'll see you up there in Huntsville here in a short 43 days.
That's right.
We'll see you then.
All right, man. Take care, brother.
Bye-bye.
Peace. Oh man, it's great talking to them guys. And Lee is oh my gosh.
Yeah. Lee saw his opportunity to be able to hop in the chat with James not being able to tell him no. And he jumped on it, and I appreciate it. Been a while, Lee.
Yeah, so good, man.
Yeah, definitely. Congratulations out there to Will on his wedding and everything. Great picture.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There you go. Congratulations, Will. You and your new bride. I don't know where they're going for their honeymoon, but I hope it's somewhere awesome.
I'm sure it is. It looks like where they got married was awesome. So I don't know how you up it.
I don't know. I think you go somewhere that you love, and that's it. Okay, time to call Dan Lucas. Good night, guys. All right, Bruce. Have a good night, brother. But that was great. Everybody jumped in to talk tonight. Thank you so much for joining in. Clyde, appreciate you. We also, again, appreciate our only 3 sponsors at the top of the screen there, as Clyde pointed out.
Once we check that bank account from Celeste.
Yeah. We do. We want to appreciate Renegade Racing Fuel, Fuel Tech, and Chris Duncan Race Cars. And,
funny story. I was out, me, like I mentioned, I was out on the electric bike and, I like to do gags and fun stuff. Got Manny back here. So I got myself a Dayco belt just to be able to kind of wear it like an ammo belt and have some fun with it. I was riding out on my bike, blew the damn chain off, threw that Dayco on there. Been rolling 75 miles since. Not a problem.
Don't have cars. Don't just have a good day.
I had myself a bad day, but I turned it around. I had myself a Dayco day.
Have yourself a Dayco day. Adam, you're gonna land yourself a spot as a spokesperson for Dayco.
Dayco, anybody?
Dayco, anybody?
You're up for sale.
Have a Dayco day.
That's right.
That's right. Well, Prince Adam, I appreciate you, man. That wraps up another ADRL podcast Thursday night. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Clyde, appreciate you, and Hank Stubbs and Trulsons,
and hiding Hank.
Corey Ford, and everybody else that jumped in and was commenting tonight, man. That's what makes these podcasts awesome. It's not just Adam and I talking to somebody. Like when you get the community in talking and having a good time, that's really what makes this all the fun. So appreciate you guys jumping in and throwing in some chats. Other than that, everybody have a good Thursday night. Enjoy the weekend. Stay safe. Everybody down south, stay safe. I know there's a lot of flooding going on, so mark yourself safe. Let everybody know you're good to go. Other than that, much love, peace, and shin grease.
See you next week.